Bro, where the fuck is this shit?
Okay.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone. Today we are joined by
Fabrics, also known as Prince Fabson.
and
Pablo, also known as Pablo.
Danish, also known as Danish.
and I am just Abdul, the host of this podcast session. So today we're going to mainly talk about the things that we learned in course, in the course of integrated digital marketing.
Hold on, for those who don't know, we're all Odyssey students.
Yeah.
A BBM program,
I feel
right?
like it's really boring.
The last year.
Last year, we're all doing marketing. And did you guys be honest? Did you guys attend a lot of the classes? Did you do
Yeah, I
marketing?
did.
You
I
did?
did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I attended maybe 40%.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, I have attended like 30%.
Bro, if I attended 10%, bro.
Nah, but 30.
I think
35.
I last the most interesting class. I think it was the last class. Are we down to discuss about the last class we had?
I mean, we could discuss about many other things. There are also many important things we learned, right?
But the last class was the future of marketing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that is an interesting subject, I would say.
very interesting.
Yeah.
Also.
So, do you have anything to say about
Why
it?
wasn't you there, bro?
Hey man, personal reasons. Personal reasons. But I looked at the slides.
Yeah.
Because that's my due diligence. If I miss a course, I look at the slides. And one thing, what did you think was interesting in that slide? What's something you didn't know about it?
I mean, about how AI really does operate in marketing, you know? It's either you get on it or you are left behind. I mean, that's,
But wait, was
you
there,
either innovate
was
or
there
not.
a lot of AI in the
Yeah,
class?
it was. I mean, that was. If you want to like summarize the last class from the things understood from looking at the slides, that's what it's talking about.
I
The
think
future is all about artificial intelligence.
Right.
So that's what you think, right?
That's what I think. That was my take.
The
From what
future is AI.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's one take. What do you have to say about that?
I also think future is AI.
Yeah.
Right, especially in marketing. We can talk about it later. But one thing I didn't know, I thought you was gonna talk about it, was how Drake was not the number
No,
one.
but that was not that class, bro.
It was that class.
It was.
It was the
Was
class.
it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was the same class.
Right.
Oh,
It was the same class,
okay.
I'm not the dumb one. He thinks I'm the dumb one.
I didn't say you don't, bro.
So we saw this in the class that we saw who are the most followed people on Instagram. And we were a bit shocked by it. We didn't know who those top 5 people were.
Yeah.
Who did you think was supposed to be the number one?
Bro, I mean, I knew who some of them were, but like I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting people like fucking Selena Gomez and shit. 'Cause-
Right, let's keep it PG for the kids at home.
Let's keep it
Oh,
PG. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I was
I saw
mixed audience.
I saw Ronaldo, Selena Gomez,
Yeah.
and who else?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
But let's just like
But
guess.
I
Let's
think-
guess. If you were to say who is the most followed person on Instagram, what would you think?
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. What would you think?
The most followed at the moment.
Yeah.
Your own point of view.
I mean,
Not the truth.
I already saw who she
yeah.
was.
Okay,
Yeah.
who's your top 5?
But if you didn't,
I would say Drake.
you'd say
yeah,
Drake.
bro. come on.
Drake and yeah.
Give me your top 5 most influential people.
I would have said Kanye West, but not now anymore. Not
Yeah,
anymore.
he's falling down a bit. What would you think?
I would say Messi
Bro, nah. Messi is just known for football.
for football. But then again, we have Ronaldo.
He's not just known for football. He's a super model, bro.
Did you guys know Ronaldo?
But
he
mainly
made
for
a,
football.
He made a ad for Shopee.
Shopee?
It's a shopping ad. Oh no, the abs also. It's like a product where you put a device on your
it
stomach,
vibrates.
and then it shocks your abs. and
Yeah,
it's supposed
yeah,
to give you abs in,
Abs, yeah.
in a few weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
I
He
think I
must
saw
have,
it.
he must have been paid. Of course, everyone saw it. He must have been paid millions for that.
Millions, yeah, and that's part of the influencer marketing that we also learned in class. How companies, these big companies, use influencers to just basically
Market
spread their
their-
products. Because there's this like psychological aspect to it, where they think that okay, if my celebrity, my fave celeb, is using this product, it must be good. Then I should use it as well.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they actually made profits, or if
Profit?
they just
Of course they do, bro.
because Ronaldo also made another ad
Yeah.
for some kind of AliExpress type ad, but they went bankrupt. if I'm not, hey, we should ask the fact checker. We have a fact checker, if you guys don't know, on the podcast. Can you pull up how much money they made?
Yeah.
So Jason will be on
Never
there while
Alright.
we continue with our talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apart from that, future of marketing. Let's go back to the future of marketing. Yeah. So you said okay, AI is and will be the future. You also agree with that?
Yeah, of course.
What's your standpoint? And do you think there's any aspects that AI might not cover, or there's something more to it?
In marketing,
Yes.
in marketing, I would say most of the aspects would be covered by AI, but there would be some that wouldn't. Like field marketing, you know, for field marketing, you would need not only AI but like people to go out and physically do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
true.
have something to add on that too. But do you want to answer first on retail?
On the future, I would say I agree with it being AI, since even I have used some AI programs to basically write captions for companies, and I mean no one really recognized that it was AI doing it and not my own creativity. So even where there's aspects in jobs and marketing where someone needs to be creative, they can just input some keywords, input some topics into an AI software, and it would print out a whole caption,
I
which
think
looks human.
We can all agree that AI now, just like fire was before, or like a hammer, is a tool that you have to use it to follow the rest of us.
Yeah, true. That's
If
a
you-
great analogy. I would say.
If you, it's a tool that's going to be used by so many people, skilled and unskilled people, and if you don't use it, you're going to be left behind. Remember those people who really struggle using their cell phone, the grandmas? I'm sure before they said, "This is just a gadget for young people. It is not real." And now look at what
Now you
happens.
see the grandmas.
They cannot
Because
open.
it-
They
it's
cannot
their
access
bank.
it well.
Yeah, it's a necessity now.
Just your
Yeah,
money.
You must know
you
how
have
to use these things.
You have to today. I
And
mean,
so in like maybe a span of maybe 10 or 20 years, maybe even lesser than that, we will have these courses, we will have people learning more and more about AI, because that will become a somewhat a norm.
and
a
not
norm in
only
society.
in business but also in the education in general.
Yeah.
Kids at school, right? So instead of doing a degree for 3 years to learn how to code, AI can do that for you. So you learn how to use AI instead.
Yeah, true,
Right?
Yeah.
true.
And
But then
does-
AI is like a program, like so you also know how to learn how to do the
yeah, exactly. But the tool it then does whatever you want to. Yeah.
But
Then you
do
direct
you
it.
think there's an issue with that? Because if we rely completely on AI, isn't that kind of subduing our own imagination and our own creativity?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
maybe people won't really learn more about those stuff in practice, but just depend on AI to do it for them.
Yeah,
course,
it depends. It depends on the stuff we're talking about. Because if you're talking about like doing normal transcription and basing just on marketing,
Okay.
if you're talking just on like targeting the right audience and getting to the right people, you need AI. Because that's the only thing that like reads the messages and goes through the keywords you put into your search engine and all of that. But if you're talking about like creativity, you always need people to code the AI and then give the knowledge to the information.
And then there's another loophole that the AI gives us only what is feeded to it, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. If
So
there's
what's-
something that doesn't have there.
Yeah, so if there's something that's not added to the software, it wouldn't show us.
Yeah, I guess those are the somewhat of the limitations
Yeah, so
that AI would have.
limitations.
Yeah.
I wanted to get back at what Danish said with ads. Just talk about the feel
Yeah.
of ads. One thing that I also saw in the class was in the integrated digital marketing class
Yeah.
is authenticity, and this is something I've been preaching about. Right, I knew that authenticity was a real was valuable in every advertisement.
Break it
And-
down for those who don't understand. What's authenticity?
So you all know TikTok, I suppose.
Yeah.
But what people like about TikTok is the authenticity. It's not a whole production behind it. It feels more real, right? So
Yeah.
it's not somebody trying to sell you something because they want the money, you know. They want to make profit. It looks more like somebody giving you advice,
Yeah.
and we're more. I mean, I
Prone
would
to,
prefer,
yeah.
I would prefer to get some advice than someone trying to get money off of me.
Yeah.
So I really think making an ad look natural is really key for the next year,
Yeah.
because we've been seeing ads all our year, all since
On
our
our
whole
lives,
life, right?
yeah.
So production made and this and that.
Yeah.
We can recognize it directly. I mean, just a question: what do you do when you see an ad on your?
You just keep that shit. You just keep it.
We're keeping it PG. We're keeping it PG for you guys.
You just keep it, right? You just like,
Yes.
If it's on YouTube, you're like,
You skip it. You
You
directly.
skip
True.
it, yeah.
Our attention span isn't that much
yeah,
too.
right.
But one thing, I understand. Okay, maybe like if we rely on AI to make marketing campaigns and marketing ads and adverts and stuff like that, it's hard for AI to understand emotions. You know, we can input commands and we can input okay which ads were successful and it could make something like that, but you know the core message with you you said authenticity. You know, you feel that it's not something that's written in text that we're being authentic. You feel authenticity. So I'm not really sure how AI will be able to relay such a feeling.
I think one big, one key aspect of authenticity is mistakes.
Mistakes,
Because
okay.
when you recognize a mistake, it feels more authentic because something professional tries to do things without any mistakes. But we are humans and we all make mistakes. So when you recognize a mistake, an error, so the camera is shaking, right?
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, this is the microphone. I'm shaking. I'm shaking the microphone. So when the camera is shaking, when the quality is not that perfect, right?
Yeah.
We see. Oh, this is not optimal, right? There might be a mistake, so it's more homemade, right? It feels more natural.
Yeah, it feels more natural. And one thing that you mentioned, you said on TikTok, it's not like companies selling you. That reminds me of another part from the course that about live stream shopping. Now that was something I didn't know. Did you know about that?
Nah.
Did you?
No,
That was something surprising to me that people, okay, they watch live streams, but while watching those live streams, the products that those people or influencers are using, you can click on links and you can click underneath in the caption and you can straight up buy them.
Yeah.
That was a new.
I was also
side of
shocked
marketing.
when I saw that. I was like,
I
bro.
think Professor
Yeah.
said it was mainly
That's-
like Asian areas,
that's
so
crazy.
that's maybe why we did.
I mean, we should move to Asia to make some money, bro.
That is very interesting, like
Makes
how
sense.
people are buying
This
in real
this
time.
blew my mind because what I saw once was on Facebook live. Someone was selling their clothes. They were just pulling it up, and
Oh,
it
okay.
was like an auction, I think. Right?
Yeah,
So
okay,
someone
okay.
they were bidding on the
Is it like some
price.
NFT projects type shit?
No, this was. This was. Go back.
Oh, like back in the
This is
days.
back in the days.
No, not back in the days. But this is not the future. It's just a mom, right, that loves using Facebook.
Yeah.
Who's
She's
just
using
selling her
technology, yeah.
clothes on Facebook Live, and other like-minded people, I guess, right, middle-aged people, right, are auctioning and bidding on live,
Oh wow.
and this blew my mind. I'm like, because I lost track of Facebook, right,
Okay, yeah.
and then I came back once and I saw all the progress that was made. I mean, it's a new world that was created on Facebook, I believe, right?
You know, we think
Like
that,
creating
okay,
market space. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, we think that like Facebook, you say you're losing track of it, and we know that not many people are actively using Facebook, but the company itself, which was recently renamed as Meta,
Meta.
yeah, think about it, they own almost every social media app that we use. You know, like one of the most used social media apps, WhatsApp.
Oh,
They own that.
excuse me. Is your name Jason or what was the name? Jaron?
I believe it was Jason. Yeah.
Jason, our fact checker, just pulled up an image on the big flat screen TV that costs a whole lot of money.
Our whole production budget,
Meta went down 70%.
70% exactly.
In the last, I don't know when, but basically the stock now is as much as it was in January 2016.
I think-
Fact
Ladies
check
and
that for me.
gentlemen, it's time to invest in Meta. You make money.
Is it though?
Is it though?
Yeah, yeah,
Is it?
yeah, yeah. I
it
think
or
it
is
is.
it
I think it is.
This is not
Short-term?
financial advice. We are not giving you any financial advice.
Do not take this. as
Invest
financial
at your own risk. Right?
Invest at your own risks.
But look, for those people that were thinking, okay, maybe it's a good short-term investment, they've completely lost their investments,
Right.
right?
Right.
So what do you think? Is it a good short-term investment now or a long-term investment?
Okay, just to like answer that question.
Yeah.
I think if you want to be an investor, never do short term. Never do short term. Even for the people who are investing in GameStops and shit like that and things like that.
And this comes from.
This comes from professional investor.
Hey,
Jason, fact check that.
you
as
need
well.
to
Check that, yeah.
fact check.
You need to do your investment long term, and then you should be ready to take the risks. It's all about risks. You're like, I either make money or I lose money. That's it. You can be a millionaire or a broke ass.
I think we can all agree that there is no secrets to. There's no secret formula.
There is.
We don't know the secrets. I mean, if we
you can
knew,
study
we
it.
would have been rich.
Anyway, let's go back to the.
Yeah, the main thing. Okay.
Let's
we
talk about
we
brand
about
new a little bit.
brand new. Yeah.
Because I found out very interesting how people can. I mean, going back to the things about Ronaldo and all the most followed people on Instagram and in the world. I find it so fascinating how people can really like brand themselves from like 0 followers and influence to.
Yeah, so because when I look at you, yeah, I mean I see one person, but I can also see how you present yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and with these celebrities, you're not just looking at just a human being. You see all those connections with that one person. Like Ronaldo, you see football, you see modeling, you see big cars, fancy cars, big houses. You see all of that in just one person. So that's one way that he's presented himself and branded. You know, a brand of himself, basically.
So what was like? Okay, let's say me.
Yeah.
Let's say Darius. Let's say Pablo, or let's say Abdul. Let's say us. We want to like brand ourselves to like get to a certain standard. What are some of the steps we can really take?
As a group,
Like personally,
Individual.
individually. Like okay, let's say someone listening at home is asking themselves, I'm into music, I'm into fashion, I'm into whatever.
Yes.
I want to brand my thing, my brand. I want to make it authentic.
I want to brand my shit.
And I want to take it to a next level. What are some of the steps? I mean,
Yeah, for me, I would say, like in class when the professor invited a guest, his name was Kritikos.
yeah.
You guys remember?
Oh, that guy.
Yes,
Yeah,
Kritikos.
so
Yeah.
I
He stole my
saw-
page, bro.
That's separate. That's separate.
bleep.
So he showed us how he turned his passion into branding himself and then ending up into an internship,
Okay.
his dream internship. So first he told us that he used to like make hoodies, and then even in class and after class he used to sell them, and that's how people got to know him. And then when he was a bit famous, he used that when getting into the internship.
What is going on with your thumb, bro? It's bending back.
He's coming back in the first.
He's really focusing. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's that's the way, you know, that's the path I want to follow when I'll brand myself.
Okay,
I follow
okay.
my passion, like my passion is volleyball, of course. So I'll like make TikToks.
It's not gonna work.
Hey,
No,
you-
it can. It
You see,
can. in some
negativity
places.
doesn't solve anything.
And you can, like when you
don't surround yourself with people who don't believe in your dreams.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh,
Right?
bro. The last time I told you my dream, you said that shit is trash, bro. Right.
So I'm saying that you can use your passion to
I
brand
believe,
yourself.
bro. I believe.
Yes, yes.
What would you
For
say?
real, bro.
You use your passion definitely. If you do want to make an image of yourself in the public sphere, it should be somewhat authentic. So if it's your passion, yeah, that's authentic to yourself. You know, you're passionate about something, and you're really showcasing that to the world. Okay, look, I am really passionate about this, and this is who I am. So I believe that creates a strong image, strong brand of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like praising other people, you know.
Okay.
But his name is Kritikos, right?
Critical,
Yeah.
yeah.
His I mean, what is achieved is pretty. How do I say it?
Impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive and it's also inspiring.
Yeah, exactly.
And I didn't say it in class. I was in class once and they said, yeah, who has a dream to brand themselves? I didn't raise my hand, even though I wanted to
because
because
you're a pussy.
because I was scared to explain to everyone, yeah, I want to do this and that. I didn't want to get judged by people, right? About my dreams, right? But I think if you're scared to tell your dreams, you know, your passion, explain that to other people,
Yeah.
it's a bad start.
Yeah.
You should first accept what it is, right?
Yeah,
You should have no shame and no problem explaining people. Listen,
Yeah,
my
and you
dream is to make videos on the internet, this and that. Even if it's porn or
So
whatever.
first
If
thing-
that is you, hey, I'm saying that because that's extreme, right? It's an extreme case.
Whoever
When you
is
listen,
editing this,
And when you're listening, you should not criticize.
Can we-
whoever is
appreciate your
editing
day,
this,
others'
just
dreams.
just
Exactly,
bleep out
that's
the
true,
words,
that's true.
especially from this dude.
Can we zoom?
Censor.
Can we zoom at Abdul's face? He's like, what is this going? Where is this podcast going to? Man.
Started off.
But listen,
Go ahead.
authenticity, right? We're
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
authenticity. We're trying to be authentic.
And following your passion and
And I'm saying, if you have a passion, you should not be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
You should be able to tell towards people, look, this is what I want to do, right? Because I like it and because I want to make a career out of this.
Yeah.
And if they don't like it, then move on, right? You're not
Yeah.
with me, right?
Like if you want someone to believe in yourself, the first step is actually you believing in yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what you said basically. If you don't even believe in your own passion, if you don't believe in your own goal, then how are other people? Because people realize authenticity.
Do you have a dream? No, because I'm thinking about something. Do you have a dream?
I
Everybody
have
does.
a dream.
Do
Everybody
you have a
does,
dream?
yeah,
Okay,
I
so
do.
let's start now and explain our dream right now
My dream.
to the whole world because we're saying we own up.
Yeah,
We own up to it,
let's,
right?
Let's do it then.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Okay, so let's imagine this was the class where criticals came, and then we had to like do the explain your dream.
This is what
your
we
dream thing.
should have done.
This is what we should have
What we
done.
should have done. Because
So now we'll give it to you.
don't touch the table because it vibrates.
Oh, sorry. I'll be there last.
Okay, so I'll start. So my dream is to basically be able to achieve those goals in my life that would make me able to live a satisfactory life. And that's not just about me. Something that I'm really concerned about is how my family is going to be. So how my family is going to live, how my family is going to do certain activities. What I want for them is to be able to live a satisfactory life without any worrying, without any tension, without any problems. And that's where my goal lies. I'm sure many people have that in their life, being able to do something for their loved ones.
Yeah.
If I am able to achieve that, to be honest, I will feel like I'm fully satisfied. with
How
my life.
how will you do that?
How are we going to achieve
True.
that?
So that definitely depends on how hard I work for it. So if my dream is for them to live a satisfactory life, I need to know what I can do to achieve that.
So what can you do to achieve it?
For me, like studying over here, there's a reason why I'm studying. There's a reason why I want to obtain this degree, so that I can furthermore maybe do more studies and get a better and better job.
So you would
in
say
the future, maybe starting up my own business, at least become that much financially independent in a way that my family would have no worries in their life.
So you would say like a career in marketing in
For me, my dream doesn't really lie in marketing. I would say it's more about how the data in the world,
Okay.
like big data, stuff
Or
like
you want
that.
to be like an analyst and things like that?
Something like an analyst,
like that.
something that makes models and stuff.
I could see you doing that.
Mhm.
Yeah, very well.
What about you?
I think I would. What my dream would be.
Your
Yes.
dream.
My dream would be to earn sustainable wealth.
To do what?
Unsustainable wealth.
Unsustainable wealth.
Okay, explain that. Explain that.
That's what I wanted to say. Yeah. So, how would I explain that, bro?
I'm not satisfied with.
Bro, I'm not
with your
satisfied,
question.
bro. How is that?
I think you're holding back.
Yeah. You don't want to tell us.
Maybe, yeah, I want to, but that would be too long when I
Sure.
start
But
unpacking it.
Maybe you still have to think about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's also one case.
You thought about volleyball once, right?
yeah.
But maybe you're
But
not,
that's
you're
my
not believing. Yeah, it's your passion, but maybe you're not believing you can make a career out of your passion. Maybe you're not believing
Oh,
enough.
actually, that reminds me. Like we're talking about our dreams right now, and okay, we have one example who might not be so clear about what the dream is. Like, do you know the story of the person that made KFC?
No.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
that,
you
that
don't know
guy,
that?
you know,
No.
like we're talking about dreams right now, and we're what 20, 21, 22 years old.
yeah.
It's okay if at this this period if your dream isn't clear, because there's many chances that come in life. Like that KFC guy, he started KFC when he was more than 60 years old.
Okay. Yeah.
That's when he really became
Yeah.
big. He's tried so many things in the past. He passed sometimes, he failed, but he had this passion of actually working for it. Actually
Inspirational.
fulfilling,
Inspirational.
realizing what he wants to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And even though he was 60 plus years old, he was still able to achieve it.
Hey, you know what I like? What I like about this example? the whole room listened. Not only us, but the audience also listened. So
There's a whole audience over there.
so yeah. So listen, what we're saying. This is value, right?
Yeah.
This is value. What you're explaining. My dreams.
What are your dreams?
My dream. So I'm thinking, right? Of course, financial freedom. I think we all want them, right? But I'm thinking, what do I like? I like a lot of things. I mainly like having fun.
Okay.
What kind of fun?
You might think, okay, that's a stupid answer. I like having fun. What kind of fun? Fun with friends. I like discovering new things. I like
being adventurous.
yeah, adventurous. Thank you for that. I like playing sports. I like a lot of things.
You know, things when they say like living life.
Living life,
Live
right.
life. Yeah.
But it's kind of, maybe it's cliche. I don't know if you think it's cliche, but I think there's a career behind that. You can
Okay.
make a career behind living life, right?
Do you,
Like
do you have
be
some?
live streaming the whole of that thing and posting on.
That can be
Okay.
something, and I think
Okay.
people would enjoy watching.
Well, there's
that.
one time you told me you want to be a rapper. Let's talk about that.
If I'm living life, I will do rap music.
Okay,
If I'm living life, I will do, because I know I have the talents, right? Put a beat on. Yeah. Eggs, bacon, grits, sausage.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. We ain't doing that, bro.
No sausage.
But
Forget rap,
it's
forget
okay.
rap.
It's okay. He can improve.
Forget
or he
rap,
can-
bro.
can
Rap.
improve.
Forget
Okay,
rap.
listen. Right now I'm still on my debut, right? No sausage, but in a few years, if I'm living life,
There is gonna be sausage.
There is gonna. Listen. No, I'm done rapping. Listen. I like music,
Yeah.
and the thing also is, I mean, we're getting off track marketing,
Yeah,
right?
Sort of.
But we're having.
waiting for the moment.
Sort of. Guys, the thing is, my whole life I've been a consumer of music, of sports, of entertainments,
Okay.
of what else? Content on social media. I think I have the knowledge now, and I have the passion to be the creator, to be on the other side, to create for those who are now going to consume.
Okay.
Right? It can be viewed as a little bit extremist, right?
No, it's not.
Some people consume, some produce, but I think I'm ready to produce whatever it is, right? Whatever I like to do, I'm ready to produce it.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's actually great. Yeah.
Thanks.
Most
I
people-
support you with that.
Thanks.
You're gonna do it, bro.
Thanks. I have good friends already, you know.
Most people do have dreams, but me, I have visions.
Oh.
Because I feel like dreams, you don't really have like a timeline. And most of the times they say don't put like a timeline on what you want to achieve and all of that. But I do.
You have a smart goal.
I have like a smart
measurable,
goal.
yeah.
Exactly, measurable.
See,
Specific.
we're not studying for nothing, right?
Exactly, it's coming. So like, I want to own like a management company. So at first I was doing music. I'm really good at it, unlike our associates and Beacon brother.
Let's make music.
I was really good in that thing. But then I was like, I'm all about, like Abdul said, all about having that financial freedom, not listening to someone on, you have to go to the studio today. And I mean, I love the art, but I would rather support people doing the art. Because I like being the one cutting the check.
Okay.
So I want to be more like a manager, something, where I can sponsor young artists achieve their dreams, and then I can also like achieve my own goals, which are to be like a manager for influencers and footballers,
So
musicians, artists.
you want to get rich off of making people rich.
Exactly, that's the point. Because I feel like I'm the most creative person in the world,
Oh.
close to Kanye West. I mean, Kanye West is like
And
close to me.
Fabrics.
I think you and
once,
I. Yeah, go ahead.
You once told me that you had a bucket list, and you had many
Exactly.
more business ideas that
Like
you want to.
that I want to achieve. Like
Achieve, yeah.
literally, believe it or not, I have like a big book in the house, and like every evening before I go to bed, I don't go through all the ideas I've already written. I write every new idea that comes to my mind. Every evening, I'm writing, and the book is just keep okay, that might be insane, but like I know once I have the time to start, what's number one, what's important, what's this, you start scrapping things out, and then at least you have things you can do, you know. So
Okay.
that's why I say now I no more music, bro. I want to cut the check. I want to make you rich. You make me rich. I make you rich, and I'm just sitting at the background.
I believe in you.
Yeah, believe it. Same way like how
I'm
he.
gonna sign him.
I'm gonna have a love-hate relationship with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to avoid you. Right?
Okay, so yeah,
Let's wrap it up.
It's good we covered some aspects from the course and understood each other's brand new vision and other aspects. Now let's just finalize it by asking one more time. So on the whole, integrated digital marketing course. What are your opinions on it? Summarize it within like 2 minutes. Max.
In 2 words.
No, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I think that's a
1
good
minute
one.
is enough.
2 minutes. First of all, I feel like it was really interesting, but I feel many people stopped coming because they felt like it is a repetition of what they already know. If the classes were more like the one we did with Criticus.
That was funny.
We're sorry for the crowd.
Sorry for the noise. Yeah, our fans are enjoying it a lot. If the classes were like the ones we did with Criticus, we would like invite people who are already living in that field to explain their experience. I feel it will be more catchy and more approachable to students. But for the rest, I really enjoyed the time. I enjoyed the classes. Enjoyed everything the prof had to share. It was really interesting, but that's just like the catchy part that I felt like was missing.
All I have to say is believe in yourself, in your dreams, in your visions. Communicate that to other people, to the entire world. You're not alone. You can find like-minded people who also have the same dreams. Work together and build something big.
Very inspirational.
So brand new. That's
Danish,
what he
I
said.
know it's gonna be hard to top that, but
Yeah, and I only have to say that it was really interesting learning how to brand yourself, and new integrated marketing, digital marketing techniques were taught to us during class.
Yeah.
We can use all of the techniques taught to us that we discussed in this podcast while we're at jobs after finishing the degree. So it was really helpful, this course for me.
and I believe that the course in general was actually helpful, such as also the first assignment that we had to make, which was a marketing campaign for an actual company. You know, that actually really put us in an actual position of a company and how we're supposed to work when we're in a real company. That changed my mindset a lot, because at first I was, relaxed, laid back. But when working in a real company, you need to be on time. You need to keep in accordance with the deadlines and stuff like that. So that was definitely helpful. And we know that not a lot of people were coming to class, and some people were even leaving in the middle. The reason I think for that is not simply because maybe the course is a repetition, because there were a lot of aspects that were new. They were interesting. They're fine to look at and understand. I believe because of all the other subjects, all the other assignments that we had, we gave lesser importance to this subject, because we know our deadline is in January. Okay, it's later on. We didn't really give it much importance. If it was the other way around, I believe much more people would have come to class, because it is something interesting. It is something you would want to listen to.
It's like things that can, especially as marketers, things we saw there are things that can really like save your life and take you through. So
Okay,
it's
so
really nice to see.
I believe we've talked more than enough about our class.
I got a last question. We talked about AI. Can we use AI to edit this podcast? Because I'm not doing it.
Jason does it, so forget
Jason,
about
our AI guy.
By the way, Jason does not exist. There is no one there. There is no Jason. You figured it out, but how are we going to edit this?
We'll put
Thank
that
you
in the
very
next
much
part,
for joining
and,
with us
thank
today.
you for joining
See you
us.
some other time.
It's okay. We can leave it on. It's okay. It's already done.
Okay.
You can be the BTS, behind the scenes.
And
Bro,
it's
who's editing?
Bro, we're already
Bro, stop.
Hey, I think we should cut it up into more parts, right? We should not include everything.
Yeah.
Hell no, bro.
Like what the pussy was.
Man, this is too long.
30 minutes, he wasn't listening to all this.
We didn't record it.
This phone didn't record, bro.
You know,
No, it did.
It did, but then it cut off. I think. How long is it?
No, it did.
How long is it?
I mean, it's
Where
okay.
are you?
If we got one phone,
37 minutes.
Where
Yeah,
am
it's
I?
also 37.
let's start this.